Hi, I'm Digangana and you're watching me on NDTV Tamil Cinema. I've actually had really nice feedbacks about the making and how decently and how planned it is. You know, it's like everything is. We've made so many South Indian films remakes. I mean, I understand where it's coming from. So I've been very excited creatively like that. I was only hesitant about the language. Like, how is this gonna happen? Also, because I am very, very sensitive when it comes to my dialogues. I want to see, because every language has its grammar, all right? And if I say something and I don't mean it, you can see it on my face.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and as an actor, the first job is to act, and the second is try and be different from what you've done in the past, and you know, make it all sensible based on what the script is, what your role is. But that became very secondary. My first priority was, if I don't get the dialogues, how is the expression going to come in place? And I hate prompting. So I don't like the idea that somebody's going to be speaking at your back while you're expressing. I'm like, either I can hear that or I can react here. It can't be like two-way. I don't mind a earpiece, you know, in a live show or something like that, because, you know, people know that you have somebody there who's sort of instructing you, but not for a film scene. So initially I was like, and Tamil sounds very different, the slang is very different, you know, it's spoken also slightly faster, so if I have to catch a word, I really need to know. But I think it was the initial 2-3 days and then I was perfectly fine. Honestly, I've never so far experienced that I'm conscious. You know, that just hasn't happened in any of these years. It can possibly come from the fact that I started off really young. It can. I'm not saying that is the only reason, but I feel like I'm most comfortable in front of the camera, especially acting. That's like, how do you say, you know, people who like juggling. It looks so tricky. It looks like, oh my god, it's rocket science. How are these balls coming up and down and they're just holding it right? But people who are doing it, for them it's very, very convenient. So acting in me is somewhat like that. No, completely director's actor. So I remember for Hippie we had a week workshop. That was my Telugu film, and I'm referencing to that because that's also a new language to me. You know, I still don't know how to speak Telugu. I can understand a little bit here and there. So the director wanted me to sit down for a week and, you know, just get the lines right and stuff. We did that. I was perfectly fine. Here, I land here on a Saturday and we're shooting on a Monday. So it's crazy. But I did memorize my lines. Sanjay sir was patient. He came, he dropped by and he said, I'm going to help you with every single dialogue. But obviously the memorizing part was mine, because every single word is a foreign word for me. You know, I haven't heard that before, I don't relate to it, I don't understand. Forget about memorizing part. And also the grammar, because in English and Hindi and everything, we say things differently. You know, like the words here and there, so your expression can also be like different. So those are little things, and we had really little time. So first day I was really tensed. Not like tense, like scared tensed, but I feel like I take my job with immense amount of responsibility. And sometimes when I feel we're running out of time, that sort of grows in me. I'm like, how is this gonna happen? But it was smooth, it was so smooth. I don't remember doing more than 2-3 takes.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Yeah, throughout, yeah, not at all. You know, honestly, I wasn't told. Sanjay sir didn't tell me once. In fact, he was so chilled out. I called him up and I said that, listen, we have this massive scene. He's like, you'll do it. I'm like, don't you think it's my first day on this set? But he was far more confident in terms of how I was gonna reciprocate to everything. And I was also, but I think I just took this entire responsibility on me, because eventually I know there aren't going to be any subtitles when you watch a film. They're not going to say that, no, she lives in Mumbai and she doesn't know the language. You know, if you don't convince the audience, you don't convince the audience. And I, for myself, if I watch a film, I really don't want to bother or go to the actor's Wikipedia and see what they really are. I want to watch a movie and I want to entertain myself. So yeah, that's the backdrop.
Right.
I think it was everything. The first was story. When I heard my part, I was like, this is just so much fun to play. Just to have the opportunity to play something like this, I feel itself is a big deal, because not a lot of roles are written with so much thought for a female actress. You know, I know that I have a lot of stuff to do in this. That's what I also enjoyed in my other South film. You know, I was like, this is something that I'd like to play. Like, I don't drink in real life, and you see in the teaser and trailer, my first introduction is with a tequila shot. So when he narrated that to me, I was like, this is gonna be fun. In fact, I remember when we were shooting that, a couple of people on set believed that I probably had a and I came, and I was like, oh, sober. So it's quite crazy like that, but I think that's what I enjoy. And my role, it's not just my role, I feel, but as a whole, the film, it's fun, it's youthful, it's entertaining, but it also has a purpose. And I feel that purpose, and it's so smoothly put in a fun way, that becomes, because you can't just watch random fun scenes, let's be honest. You know, you can't watch, like, it's okay, I mean, okay, a girl is drinking, what next? You know, but there is a reason to it, there's a tale to it. And for me, the head and the tail of a character really matters. How it's starting and where it's ending. Because in between is the play, of course, but then you can't get away from the fact that it began in a certain way and it ends in a certain way. So that for me was very interesting, which I think when people watch on screen, that really got me in. So I feel it does get people in. Tamil, yes, there are 2-3 things, but I feel like I'm gonna announce, They've been very good, We've had a really good chit chat, fun time on set, very smooth working. It didn't feel like, you know how you just probably work with your friends, somebody you've known for years, and you're like, okay, good, chill, you come in every day. It's been highly comfortable, and that's what matters a lot.